Hello and welcome back to House of Papillons. I'm Terry. As we all know, summer's in full swing now, and kids are home, people are taking vacations, people are off for longer periods of time. And so I'm going to show you a game that you can make that'll keep on a rainy day, keep the kids occupied for hours at a time, even adults, anybody that likes to play tic tac toe. It's a fun game. It can go on for hours and hours, at least it did when I was little. So I'm just going to pour a tiny bit in these cups to do the glitter for the X's and O's first. I need like such a tiny amount because I'm just going to do sort of the bottom, the bottom of them. Now I'm going to have to make these a couple of times, a few times, because I actually did looked up how many pieces are supposed to be in a tic-tac-toe game. Well, of course. Yeah. And you're supposed to have 5 X's and 4 O's in your game to make it come out, to make the game come out evenly. One thing I forgot about tic-tac-toe is X's go first. I didn't know that. Didn't remember that from the last time I played tic-tac-toe. And I want to make this rather heavy with glitter for these bottom pieces, the front of the X's and O's. So like I said, I'm going to be doing multiples of these. Do a little matte cleaning. And I'm just going to do the O's first. A little layer. And like I said, I want them to be solid with glitter. So the fact that the glitter will fall to the front is a good thing. And that will always happen unless you have really light weight glitter, which is usually very small glitter. It will always fall to the front or sink to the front unless you let your resin sit around a while and get more solid. But we don't want that. We want it to sink. So see, there's a little bit of teal in these. I mean, a tiny bit, and then in these, there's there's yellow. So I feel like the yellow and this purple sort of draws, the same color range. Together will go together, yet be different. And again, I just want a thin layer of this glitter mixture, but I do want it to be rather solid with glitter. In other words, I don't want to be able to necessarily see behind it. Okay, next I'm going to mix our mica powder, and I'm seeing so many people anymore using alcohol to dilute mica powder because I think it's because of the concern of the mica powder not mixing well. Well, first of all, the better your pigments are, meaning quality-wise, the less you're going to have a mixing issue or a not mixing issue. So that's number one. But number two, here's a very easy step, because I don't like to mix alcohol into my project. If you just Google it, alcohol is not good to mix into your project. And most of the time, I mean, you can use an alcohol ink because you're using little drops of alcohol ink. And so the total amount of alcohol that you're putting in your project isn't much. You can use alcohol to spray your project to eliminate bubbles. But squirting alcohol into your project and mixing it around is not really a good practice to be in. So I have probably about 7 ounces, which means that I can do up to, I think it's like 3 teaspoons of this. Now I need this to be opaque. This. Now I just put a little bit of my resin into a cup, and I'm mixing it around to become a paste. And then I'm going to pour it into my resin. And there you go, easy peasy, no alcohol needed. But I think I'm just trying to show everybody an alternative to that method, because like I said, if you just Google it, it could make your project actually just melt in the future. It changes the molecular composition of resin. And there you go. I mixed all the lumps out of it. I usually don't do it this way. I usually just put the powder right in there and mix. And with high quality pigments, pigments, mica, you don't have to do that. I've heard people say things like they're doing alcohol to dissolve the mica. Mica does not dissolve. Mica is a mineral from the earth, so you can't dissolve it. You can make a mica alcohol soup out of it, but you're not dissolving it. It's not possible. In other words, it would I equate it to going out, and finding a handful of gravel and saying you're going to dissolve your gravel. Same thing. It's not what is actually happening. So, just to give you something to think about, give you some alternatives that will hopefully extend the longevity of your project, so that you have it, or whoever you give it to or whatever has it around for a long time. So there's that. Now I'm going to mix this in. Hopefully it's opaque. It is a very, very, very dark teal, a gorgeous, gorgeous color. Man, look at that. This, as I said before, this comes from Laura's Art Corner. And I have a discount code for you if you would like to go and check out some of her gorgeous art supplies and resin supplies. There are several. This is one of the Laura's Art Corner pigments, her actual brand. There are, there's the lid. I don't want to hold it too far over the thing in case it has powder on it. But, this is just really, really pretty. Oh, what a sheen. And see, quality mica, mixed in a little bit of resin, and we're off to the races. I think I'm going to put a little bit of this light gold twinkle. It's also from Laura's Art Corner. Just a little tiny bit, like not too much, but just something to give a little bit more interest to this to this game board. And boy, I hope this works well. Usually I don't do that with the gloves on. See, just to give it a little bit of razzle dazzle on the edges, around the border. It's not just for the kids, you know. I love me some shiny things. And I think I'm going to go over these first, then let them flow. Wow, this color is just unreal. I don't know how Laura does it, but she manages to come up with some pigments and glitter that are just amazing. Amazing and just, you know, all the things. Okay, I have 4 ounces that I'm going to fill these with just clear. I'm going to dome them. Let's get started on the game board side. Let's see how we did. Wow, this is thick. And it is about, let's see, well, first I mixed 7, what is it, 14 ounces of resin in this little back part, in this board part. So it's substantial, it's thick. Oh, cute. Cute. I really hope that you can see this color. I'm trying to look in the camera and see if the lights are reflecting what I see. Because this color, so pretty. I'm going to be using this again. I can tell you. There's a little piece of glitter from the pieces there. All right. Let's go for our X's and O's. Although that side's pretty too. We'll see. So, I got a little trimming to do. It's okay, we'll do. So, I love the way this glitter turned out. And initially I wanted to use this side, but I like this side. I like how the clear is sort of magnifying the glitter. So if I were playing the game, a little over trimmage there. If I were playing the game, of course, you know, the players can decide which side they want to use. Whoop, I got a little over trim there. And so we have 5 X's and 4 O's. So what do you think? I think that's cute. It's quick, relatively quick. You don't have to do it in multiple steps, but I think it's adorable. What do y'all think? Let me know in the comments. And I appreciate you joining me more than you ever will know. And I will see you the next time. Take care.